Hi, Greg with A&A Masonry. I'm here on another location. We're getting ready to start. We've got our crew working in the back. This is a multi-phase job, meaning that we're going to do some jobs this year, another phase next year. So I want to go over, break it down into segments for you so you can see how we can do multiple things, A&A being able to transform the aesthetic look of this house and also seal it and prevent from erosion and weather effects happening on certain concrete surfaces, foundation surfaces, and so forth. So let's take a look. I'm going to show you where we're going to be starting, what we're going to be doing, and again, the multi-phases that we're going to have on this beautiful home in downtown Toronto. Okay, this part of the job requires that we're just going to be doing touch-up to exposed foundation. We're going to be using SurGuard, and SurGuard is a proprietary product that's a high-coating acrylic build on the foundation. It prevents moisture, the weather elements, to attack the foundation that's above grade and cause the exposed aggregate to come out and water leaks and cracks and damages to foundation, which can be hugely costly, and it seals it up. The nice thing about it is also that the homeowner can choose any color. In this case, we're going to match the stucco, so it's going to complete and finish this look on both sides of the front staircase. Eventually, if the homeowner ever wants to change the color, they can do so. And it's such a versatile product, SurGuard, is that we can go over the stucco as well and prevent that from having further exposure to moisture and deterioration in our harsh elements in the wintertime.
A&A Masonry, an award-winning company servicing the Greater Toronto Area and the Golden Horseshoe.
Okay, I'm here in the basement walkout. Now this homeowner, the concrete's perfectly fine on the surface. They wanted a different aesthetic look. It's a little bit discolored, the concrete. It has a little bit of a dingy look to it because it's exposed to a lot of moisture, doesn't get a lot of sunlight. So we're gonna have our crew come in here. They're gonna apply a urethane. Now our proprietary blend of urethane is much stronger, more flexible than epoxy. We can do it in any color. We're choosing a beautiful gray color that's really going to complement the color of the house and the side walls here. And it's, again, as I mentioned, it's much stronger than the epoxy because it has flexibility. It has a grit. It's non-slip. Once we're done, it's going to be a beautiful finish to this concrete walkout. Our crew is going to come in here. They're going to sand and exfoliate all the dirt and mildew off of this, any kind of grease and oils. They're going to fill in some of the imperfections. We've taken the railings off. One of the things with the metal railings is that we had some cracks because of the metal railings adhered to the concrete surface. So the urethane, we're going to put a nice finish on top. On the sidewalls, you guessed it, we're going to go with SurGuard. It's the same color. It's going to match the stucco, but now no water will be able to penetrate, causing damage, water stains, things like that. It's very easy to clean and maintain. So this is the first phase. Next year, I'm coming back. We're going to be doing the front steps and walkout. Again, that's the nice thing about dealing with A&A Masonry is that we have a lot of high-skilled crews to do a lot of diverse jobs to restore, to beautify, and to transition your house. But they're going to make this, again, beautiful. They're highly skilled, and that's the thing about A&A Masonry. If you're considering doing something for your house, you owe it to yourself to give us a call. We have live operators. They will take all your information. They will dispatch you to a consultant such as myself that can go through the various type of projects, materials that you could use, the budgets that are required to do these kind of jobs, and make sure that we have the proper crew that is specialized, high skilled at doing the job that we're putting forth so that you too can have a beautiful house when we're all done.
The horizontal surface needs to be fully prepared before a urethane coating can be successfully applied. The preferred method for concrete surface preparation in most cases is grinding all horizontal surfaces. Grinders remove the top layer and opens up the concrete so a floor coating can readily penetrate and get a good mechanical bond. Grinders provide a more even surface as opposed to other techniques which can leave the surface pitted. Repairs of surface irregularities, including cracks, delamination, deteriorated joints, pitching for drainage, etc., can be accomplished after the surface preparation is complete and must be done prior to the application of the urethane. The first sequence the crew take is then as follows. First, they remove everything from the floor that they don't wish to seal. Then they remove any debris that remains on the floor. As part of this, they can also use a degreasing product to degrease the floors. If there are oily areas, then it is important to scrub any oily areas of the floor with a wire brush. At this point, the concrete should be washed or rinsed as a final cleaning. Then once the concrete is dry, the cracks in the concrete can then be filled with a hydraulic cement and made smooth. Once the hydraulic cement is dried and ready, the urethane can then be applied. Here you can see the condition of the steps and walkout area before the work is done. This gives you an idea of the amount of work needed to properly prepare the steps for this action to be undertaken. And this also includes the state of the coping above, and any repairs needed to make it ready for urethane as well. Here is the urethane fully complete and done. You can see the fantastic change in appearance of this walkout and steps, with the concrete now fully protected. This not only gives a great aesthetic upgrade, but also this concrete walkout is protected from the elements and any possible erosion factors that could compromise the surface for years to come.
Okay, here we are. You can tell it's a different time of year when we first started this job, but we wanted to cycle back and show you how it finished up. We're in late fall, but this is a job where we do a SurGuard on the foundation wall. The SurGuard is that high build coating that protects foundations in masonry from water adhering to it and causing spalling and pitting, cracking, things that typically parging would cover. This is a much better way. A&A is bringing it to the homeowners, and it looks great because you can choose any color. We also finished the cement surface because it was a little bit aged looking, getting dirty and so forth, with a proprietary high flexible urethane over the concrete surface. And what that does is it protects the concrete from any kind of moisture, also the pitting, cracking, and it's long lasting because it's very, very flexible, much more than epoxy, so it can withstand the exterior elements of our area and our climate. So we're back here, it looks beautiful. I know the owners are happy. There were wonderful colors, and you could see the transition. I wish you could be here in person to actually see the way it really complements the contrast of colors. And the SurGuard, actually we match the stucco of the house, so it really looks beautiful.
To schedule your next project, contact A&A Masonry today.